Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Okay, so the N-word is not supposed to be used in a derogatory way. Yes, but
I don't care.
I don't either.
Well, like,
so if you're gonna get pissed off at the altie for me saying nigger,
let me just say this. I don't really say it to people, like, straight up, like, you're a N-word.
I usually say it to, like, joke around, but, like, we still say it. Who cares what the fuck happened to you somewhat years ago? It's not like you experienced it. I mean, I wish you could go experience it. But, I mean, I do too. Like, wouldn't it be fun to go pick some cotton? But, on the other hand, you black people are mad at us for something that happened how many years ago?
It's Yanni and I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the usage of the N-word. And also in today's video it is a podcast edition, so I will not be including a ton of videos and pictures. I just want to get in, have a conversation about the usage of the N-word and be done with this video, okay? So by me saying that, I have a question for you. Do you feel that people outside of the black community should be able to use the N-word freely under any circumstances? Because when you open the door to saying, oh, you know, you can use it in a rap song, but you better not use it, don't think that just because you give them a pass to use it in a rap song that they will not use it behind your back to disrespect you. And see, blacks, I feel like we're getting a little too lenient when it comes to the usage of the N-word. And as much as some blacks or people of the black community don't want to admit, the N-word is a part of black culture. So when we decide to use it in songs and we decided to use it in certain settings with our friends, it's part of black culture. So if we give people outside of the black community a pass to use this N-word, we're also giving them a piece of our culture. And I know a lot of people don't like to view it that way, but it's true. Black culture meant that we also ate things like slave food. And we turned it into this thing now called soul food. And then also we took a word like the N-word and we made it hip, we made it pop, we made it trend, we made it this thing now that if you are called the N-word, you're cool. And a lot of people don't like to agree with that. But when you look at black culture, we've always turned something negative into a positive. And that's what I love about black culture the most. We could be handed something that was basically a form of oppression, like, you know, like the food we were given or the houses we were told to live in, or we were taught to do this or taught to do that. And in a way it was to keep us oppressed, but somehow we made it work. And that's what I like about black culture. So when we say things like, oh no, it's no big deal for this person to use the N-word while rapping a rap song. No, there is. There is. I don't like that idea. It's almost like giving our culture away to someone that doesn't fully understand what it means, will never know what it truly means to be black. Another thing, I don't like the idea of people outside of the black community using the N-word is because they can't relate to my struggle. They have a privilege over me. And for me to give my only privilege away, which is by me being black and using the N-word, I think that's like unfair to a lot of people that deal with black issues and the black struggle on a daily. Another thing that I wanted to point out, I can't help but notice that majority of the people outside of the black community that want to use the N-word, they don't stand for black issues. They don't stand for movements that we create, like police brutality, the Black Lives Matter situation, we have to fight and we have to beg for resources and funding for those sort of movements. So where is the support when it comes to that? These same people don't want to support, don't want to help with funding, don't want to help with resources, but they want to take the N-word and they feel that they should be able to use it all because they hear it in a song.
Just give me heebie-jeebie.
Gina Rodriguez apologized for openly rapping the N-word on her Instagram stories, but the damage had already been done. She promised that she didn't mean to offend anyone, but is sorry enough. So Gina Rodriguez posted a video to her Instagram stories on Tuesday that showcased her rapping abilities while getting her hair and makeup done. Although I'm sure Gina thought her rendition of the Fugees song Ready or Not was a hit, people were quick to call her out for saying the N-word in the lyrics with no hesitation. She did delete the offensive video shortly after it was uploaded and replaced it with an apology.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to reach out and apologize. I am sorry. I am sorry if I offended anyone by singing along to the Fugees, to a song I love, that I grew up on. I love Lauryn Hill, and I really am sorry if I offended you.
So let's talk about this, okay? Because there is a huge debate going on social media about people of color using the N-word. And I'm going to refer to them as the Evelyns of the world. So Evelyn is very confused on her ethnicity. There are times where she wants to claim that she's Black, and then there are times that she doesn't want to claim that she's Black. And see, this is where I don't agree with Browns, the Evelyns of the world, being able to use the N-word. Because at the end of the day, if they want to separate themselves from Black issues, they can. They have that privilege. And that's where I don't agree. I get a lot of backlash under my videos for saying things like people of color instead of saying things like Blacks, because of situations like this. And when I get the backlash, it's kind of like, well, shit, I agree with what you're saying. However, I do have a platform where I want to include brown people. So I like to include them. But when it comes to certain topics and issues like this one, this is where I have to draw a line in the sand and say, hey, now what we're not about to do is try to make it seem like you are one of me, because you're not. So I'm gonna have to draw the line in the sand, and I'm gonna have to put my foot down as a Black woman and say, wait a minute, you're getting a little too comfortable. And see, this is why I get a ton of backlash from Blacks saying stop including them when it comes to certain topics. And at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I can't disagree with you on that. I can only agree. However, as an influencer, I want to influence not just Blacks, but whites, people of color as a whole. And it's because of my message. I want my message to always be positive. And so I want to reach everyone, including when I speak on Black issues on this platform. So when it comes to this, though, when it comes to the Evelyns of the world wanting to use the N-word, I'm not with it, because she already doesn't respect OG. Evelyns doesn't respect OG clearly. She has an issue with OG for so many different reasons. And then some people are even saying, I don't watch the show, but some people are saying, well, Evelyns, even though she is a bitch, OG isn't innocent either. And we can do that debate all day. However, she doesn't have respect for her at all. And that gives her the upper hand when she feels that she can use the N-word to be disrespectful to her. And that's what it's like, okay, no, we're drawing the line with this. I'm drawing the line with this. I don't like the idea. It really opens the door for Blacks to be disrespected even more. If Blacks were being respected in certain spaces and environments, I could understand if other people outside of the Black community wanted to use the N-word, but they don't. If Blacks, it's a gamble. When we walk into a particular environment, we don't know if we're going to be respected or not. It's kind of up in the air. It's like, we may not. The chances are 50-50. So that's why it's like, no, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for people using the N-word. Just leave it alone. Don't say it, especially around me. Just don't say the N-word. Period. That's all that I have for you guys today. Please comment your opinion down below. Do you feel that the Browns of the world should be able to use the N-word? Comment down below. And also, do you feel that blacks are being a little too lenient over the N-word, and are they giving passes to people that don't deserve passes for being able to use the N-word? Comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload, and I'll catch you in my next one.